Hello, everybody. It is Dennis and Andy, and we didn't have a show this week. Happy New Year, by the way. But we wanted to do something, and we thought, what better? I called Dennis up. I said, I had a great idea. We did the Superman trailer review a few weeks ago. I said, let's do the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man review. And Dennis goes, by my surprise, what the hell are you talking about, Andy? You've been smoking pot again? What are you talking about? And I'm like, what do you mean? There's a new Marvel animation, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man cartoon debuting soon, and they just dropped the trailer. I'm like, you haven't seen it? And he's like, I just told you. Are you smoking? No. So what better than Dennis watching it for the first time right now? We will get his honest to God reaction. He has never, I swear, if I had a Bible, I'd put my hand on it. I swear on my mother's life, Dennis has not seen this trailer.
I did not know anything about an animated. I haven't been on social media. For the holiday, we have been family busy. I did pull this when he said it came out. I love my 1967 Spider-Man collection. So, it's a high bar for them to set. So I'm going to be very curious to see what they do, because Annie's like, you need to see this. Okay.
All right, guys, here we go. We'll be stopping it intermittently so we can get reaction and so we don't get taken down or anything. Here we go. Here, right?
Yeah. Hey, you're gonna be late.
Sorry, mate, I'm up. I'm okay.
Hey, Petey's always been a bit clumsy.
You know me, clumsy Petey Parker. Mr. Campbell.
All right. Out of the gate, what do you think of the style and what the little bit you've seen?
Yeah, because I know for the strikes we can't go very far on it. The style isn't. There are certain things I like the Peter that we see on the screen right now. I like the glasses. I kind of like how they have him set up. It kind of reminds me, I literally said, of something like that in the old Spidey stuff here. Some of that harkens to it. Some of the other things I'm not so up on, but you know what? I don't know. It hasn't got me hooked, or it hasn't reviled in my world yet.
I will say this, and it just kind of hit me now looking at this again, because I have seen it. Now, spoiler alert, Dennis, he is Spider-Man at this point. Okay. When he bumped off the front of that cab, wouldn't his spider sense have been like, ding, 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 you're about to get hit by a cab or a car?
Yeah, if he was Spider-Man, it absolutely should. I would agree with that.
He is Spider-Man. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Remembered I left something in the bathroom. Deuces. Parker out.
Superpower size kid.
Somebody help me! He's running.
Okay.
Now
I saw 97. Does that imply that this is the same? Is this the same studio and maybe group that did X-Men 97?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's cool, I guess. I mean, I didn't mind X-Men 97.
Hold on, let me just double check.
The Spider-Man costume reminds me of what's his name? Tom Holland Spider-Man when he was, cutting up his stuff, and it's kind of what it reminds me of. So, that I can see that they're trying to do it. He's on the subway. I hear the music, so I'm getting the thing that it's maybe he doesn't live in a great part of a neighborhood or something like that, but we'll see.
All right, let's go.
Grab him! Gotcha! I thought it was dead meat. Check out our next victim in his dumbass costume. Is my suit really that bad? Ouch.
Wait, no, stop. Oh,
yes.
That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. Okay, who was the kid in the green?
Oh, do you mean?
That is not Osborn.
Yes, it is.
No. No.
No.
No. No.
Now, Dennis, looking at this one shot, is it a guy? Is it a girl?
Well, that's
Should
kind of
you
what
even
my
have to
question
ask?
is. What? What's his first name? Her first name.
I'm pretty sure it's Harry.
Is it?
It's a guy. It's a guy. I can tell you.
Okay, because that is not
My point is,
Oh.
if I didn't tell you if this was a guy or a girl, you might ask yourself, I'm not sure. And that shouldn't be the case.
Well, not only that, I mean, again, my Harry is a ginger of the utmost and I can't tell looking at that if it's a boy or a girl, and that should never be the case. So,
Well, let's continue.
Oh, okay.
Oh! Watch out for that ladder! Just consider it a good deed from your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That's me, by the way. I'm Spider-Man.
There we go, there we go, there we go again. Swimming through the city so fast you could barely notice him.
I truly believe that I have these.
I mean, there's not much to talk about. Just, you know,
Well, I'm
just stopping it for the.
Yeah, I
copyright
am a little
reason.
curious because I don't know. Is hip hop really the kind of music that you want to be going for Spider-Man? Just saying. I don't know. That doesn't do anything for me. But okay, the kid that got hit with the brick, something tells me he's a concussed or he could have permanent brain damage. That was
Or dead. I know, right?
I was kind of like, oh.
I haven't, I'll be honest, and people, please comment. I haven't watched I haven't watched the old cartoons, you know, like Spider-Man's Amazing Friends. I love that from the 80s with Iceman and Fire. I haven't watched those or the one you held up in forever. But I'm willing to bet he didn't literally spiderweb a brick and then pull it back. Think about the velocity that's going and knock a guy in the head with a brick. And all the guy does is go, oh, and then get webbed up. No problem.
Guy, to me, it looked like a kid.
Well, the point is, it doesn't matter. Getting a brick in the head, I think that's a little extreme, even for what we saw on Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. But I could be wrong because I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, no, I don't even think Miss Lion would have done anything with it. Oh, okay. Well, I'm okay. Well,
all right. I don't know if this is Aunt May or not.
Oh, well, you never know now.
All right, let's keep going. I backed it up just to see if we could.
I'll
say this
or Gwen Stacy yet. At least what I would picture them as.
No, I think we'll get to her again. I think she was too tall. I'll say this about the backgrounds. They look like they're just using SketchUp, that 3D modeling program for the backgrounds, and then, you know, coloring them.
Yeah.
Because I don't think SketchUp can do everything, but SketchUp can easily, you know, somebody has to build it, but you could build something that looks like this in SketchUp and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I know that I don't mind the look of that.
Okay, so this is Harry. I don't know who this is. They haven't named her.
Okay.
And then that's obviously Peter.
Well, as long as it's not MJ or Gwen, I'll be curious. Maybe it's a new friend.
All right, let's keep going.
Have these powers to help people, to protect them.
Need my city, you need me. Taking off the mask, I know what you see. Know you want a neighbor like me. Just a young man cleaning up the streets. Ain't nothing changed, no, this is the real me.
So we're getting some Oscorp. You saw a little Captain America.
Well, go back to Oscorp. Number one, that was a little bit Matrixy when he kind of went backward and the kid went flying over him. So, you know, kind of I see Captain America. Yeah, so there's the Matrix scene.
You're Spider-Man. With my help.
Yeah, because that's Harry's dad. So
obviously, wow, that really is Harry. You weren't just putting me on. Wow. And he said what he just said there, so he knows he's Spider-Man already. And
yeah,
okay. So but Captain America with the okay. And I
You're
really don't like
Spider-Man.
music.
With my help, you'll achieve greatness.
Oh man, this suit's incredible.
Oh, that's very Future Foundation like suit. That's what it reminds me of.
surprise. It's not this, it's at least in this trailer, it's not the typical Spidey suit everybody knows. Now, you know, you could think, is this because, well, we already know there's already plenty of toys off the regular Spidey suit, but are there toys with this Spidey suit? Oh,
Did they do a Future Foundation? Boy, I wish we had one of our toy guys on. They would know. But that's what that reminds me of. It's not quite the same, but yeah, I'm kind of curious now. But okay, that's obviously supplied by Oscorp.
yep.
So they're funding him somehow. Okay.
But kicking, just look for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
And no, you may not be excused from said test. Ah, nice of you to join us, Mr. Parker. See me after class.
There it is.
Huh.
Now, what I'm going to do is, because I'm curious, I'm going to Google friendly neighborhood Spider-Man cast to see if we can get for sure who that one chick is when they were playing Monopoly. You know. So let's see if I can find something here. 2025 action. With Spider-Man? No, that's not it. So overall, what are you feeling?
So I'm a lot mixed on this one and not in a good way. I will say this. I don't know if it's just what they put in the trailer, but this felt very woke to me. And I hate saying that because I do like Spider-Man, but you know, it seemed like they, besides gender swapping, perhaps race swapping, I don't know what they're doing with that, why they would do that in the first place. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Okay.
But you know, I did notice that there were not a lot of white kids in there except the ones that were like tied up for doing bad things. So
It's funny in that last classroom, in the last classroom shot on the Kings, we looked at this trailer, and Monday night, and somebody was like, they've got every color of tan or every shade of tan in that classroom shot you can have.
Oh, well, the one thing that I didn't notice because it went by too fast was there at least an Asian kid in there somewhere? Because, you know, they are, you know, good in school. Did they have any? Are they fully, if they're going down that path, are they fully represented or not?
So real quick, this is obviously Peter Parker and Spider-Man. It does say, inspired by Captain America, Peter realizes he needs a costume to preserve his secret identity and protect his Aunt May after his spider powers manifest while investigating a mysterious case of arson at Midtown. More on that later. But I was correct. That is Aunt May. Which,
that
you know,
is Aunt May. All right.
Yeah, but
so is this a completely different universe then? Because I'm not getting any of
but look at it like this from the live action with Tom Holland. They really did do a young Aunt May.
Right, but my point is, if Aunt May is that young, wouldn't Uncle Ben be that young? He should still be around then.
Doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying. If he's that young, he would be still around.
Well, no, because Ben dies from Spider-Man not, you know, following through.
Yeah, I know, but just when he died, I don't know.
Right. Okay. This is okay. I don't know who this is. Nico Minoru. So it isn't anybody we thought.
Good.
She's a recent transplant from Los Angeles to New York. She has a foster mother. So, okay. This is a comic book panel next to it. So they are pulling it. I haven't read Spider-Man in forever. So whatever.
Doesn't
But
ring a bell with me, but
on the bright side, it's not Gwen or MJ.
yes, exactly. So we just haven't seen them if they're here at all. So be curious.
Lonnie Lincoln, another character I don't recognize from the
Ronnie
comic.
Lincoln. That's
Oh, Robbie
Undertaker?
Robertson.
Isn't that Undertaker? The Undertaker, what's his name?
It says captain of Midtown High football team. Lonnie's described as hardworking, charming, humble, impossible to hate, with a kind heart and a good head on his shoulders, but morally challenging journey ahead of him. In comics, Lonnie wasn't a classmate of Peter's, but future Daily Bugle editor Robbie Robertson.
Yeah, not Undertaker, Tombstone.
I don't know.
I think that's Tombstone. Give me a second. I'm actually going to look it up now.
All right. And here we go. Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin. He discovers that Peter Parker's Spider-Man and offers to sponsor the young superhero. With my help, you'll achieve greatness, Osborn says, outfitting Spider-Man with a high-tech black and white suit. So I guess they are kind of pulling that because he did wear something like that briefly in the comics, if I remember correctly.
Alfonso Thompson, Lonnie Lincoln, known as Tombstone, is a supervillain appearing in. Yep, that's him. Well, that will be him at some point.
Well, here's
morally
Norman.
challenged. That makes sense.
Here's Norman. Stormin' Norman.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm good. I don't think I need to see this. You know what?
All right, let's keep going. And
I'll
and there's ambiguous Harry.
Ambiguous Harry.
A bit of a hipster and eager to find friends, although he tries to play it cool in front of people. He is the son, but I mean, come on, honestly, you look at this picture and take away the Harry on the left, just look at the one on the right, and I'm sorry, I should not have to guess if that's a boy or a girl. That should not even be a question. And that is so ambiguous. It's not even funny. It's like Pat from SNL.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude, you don't do that on accident. You've done this on purpose, which means you don't really care that much about preserving Spider-Man. So yeah, I'm good. Now I know why you wanted me to see this anyway.
Oh, dude, especially. So Silvermane, I mean, these are, now I'm just curious because I got to scroll down, see who else. Okay, Silvermane, whatever. Look, they kept the white old guy with white hair and stuff.
Yeah.
Scorcher, don't care. You can't even see his face. He was in the trailer, though.
Oh, that was Scorcher. Yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
Yeah, because why make him look cool like he does on the left?
Yes.
Oh, I guess Iron Man's in it. At least in a photograph. So, okay.
Okay.
Oh, Charlie Cox lending his voice. Okay.
Well, that means Spidey will probably meet Daredevil at some point in Hell's Kitchen.
You know, it'd be nice if they put a DD somewhere on that costume. I mean, what? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now this I'm confused because that is not even like animation style, but maybe there's got to be a drawing of him if the cartoon's about to come out. Because Vince D'Onofrio will voice Wilson Fisk.
Interesting.
But that is not in the style of what we just saw, so I don't know what that is all about. Oh, Doctor Strange. Wow.
Yeah,
It's so weird because that looks, I mean, I don't, so my take on the overall animation style, it's just not for me. I like Spider-Man and his Amazing Friends because he actually looked like a superhero build wise. I mean, towards the end of the trailer, when he put on the black and white suit,
this is comic book accurate. I would prefer this
yeah,
any day, all day long.
but they got no problem trying to go comic book accurate here. I mean, even if Norman Osborn is going to sponsor Spider-Man and give him a good suit, kind of like Tony Stark did in the live action movies, why wouldn't he give him a suit that is representational of what you just held up? I mean, they did it in the movies.
Right. Well, that's because obviously it's merchandising. Oh, it's
Right.
something people will want that. Don't care.
Oh, I guess Doc Ock is going to be in it, played by Hugh Dancy.
Well, I can see one thing. I can see who all the bad people are in this.
Yeah, they're not changing them at all.
Nope.
Scorpion.
Nope. It's going to be the same. Yep. I'm really seeing where this is going.
Speed Demon. Boy, they're keeping all the bad guys white and male.
You know, didn't even want to think about that going into seeing this. I was kind of like, oh, that is cool. But you know what? It's so in your face right now. It's hard not to talk about.
Oh my God, the Wizard. Dude, you were so on point. They're keeping all the bad guys. If they're white in the comics, the bad guys can be white on screen.
You know, well, that's okay. I don't need to see this. Oh my God.
Chameleon's in it. We'll keep going. We're almost done. Rhino. Oh my God, you nailed it. Tarantula. Wow.
Well, at least they kept her a girl. I'll say that.
Yeah, I know.
That's one plus.
Not the unicorn, though. This looks like a chick on the right-hand side.
Yeah, sure does. Milos, a Russian intelligent agent.
Shathra.
With a helmet that could fire various lasers. Notice it doesn't say he or she. So, yep, I think they changed that one.
Shathra, whoever. Jean. Here's what's... I got to be honest. Is there a Mary Jane in this thing? Because you'd think she'd be at the top of the leaderboard. You know what I mean?
Well, you're almost done. Let's just see.
Well, I can't imagine they keep her down. Amadeus Cho. Got to keep him as an Asian because of that name.
Yep. Yeah, can't
Pearl.
see.
I don't even know who this is. Pearl Pangan. Okay. And then the Slingers. But does that mean, because they show the Slingers and they show Spider-Man's real costume? I don't know.
Spider-Man costumes inspired by Slingers. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, no Mary Jane or Gwen. So I wonder if the girl from LA, I'm wondering if that doesn't mean she's going to be the new love interest, because, you know, we can't have any of the ones we actually like.
Well, the last area I'm going to look at before we end this, I'm going to IMDb. No real reason to share the screen. I'm just going to look at the cast list just to see if anybody's mentioned as Mary Jane.
Boy, the sad thing is you had me a little excited because I knew nothing about this.
No, they only list 1, 2, 3. Well, this is the top cast. I mean, if there was an MJ, she'd be in the top cast. There's no way. But I did click on the whole thing, so let me just skim it. No, I mean, I don't even know why I clicked on it. There's like the main cast is 11 people, and it's Norman, Aunt May, Doc Ock, Daredevil, Lonnie, Bentley Whitman, Harry, Peter Parker, Pearl, Nico, and Kingpin. So yeah, so there you go, guys.
Wow. All right. Well,
Dennis is drooling over this like he did over X-Men 97. But guy, it's from the guys that brought you X-Men 97.
Yeah, and they hit a few good points in there, but you know, they did some of that crap in there too. But it had its good points and bad points, and it was more like a rapid fire Tommy gun than a well-placed shot. So I don't know. All I know is after seeing this, you know what? When it comes on, Andy, since you haven't seen this forever, you can come over. We'll watch these instead. I got a feeling I will enjoy it much better.
There you go. And you know what you're definitely going to enjoy. And everybody watching, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Kor-Drath Volume 2, The Awakening. It's still funding, even though I have finished all the interior art. Our colorist is about 10 pages behind, or 10 pages left. Our letterer, colorist Nanjan Jambiri, give him credit. Steve Dutro, the letterer, is delivering us the lettered book for us to proof on Monday. The game module will be going to the printer next week. That's right, guys. Go get yourself the new game module. It's available as an add-on. Everything is, so you can customize your cart. I want to check out Kor-Drath, Adriana are back. They are trying to save the Shattered Reach and collect the ancient artifacts before Vordoom the Undying, Necronite, and Lilith wreak havoc on the Black Eagles tribe. There's lots of fighting in this book, lots of action and adventure, great covers to choose from. You pick the cover you want. Main cover by me and Dan Lawless. The homage cover, homaging Conan #2 by myself. Bud Root is back with a great Adriana cover, full color, and a black and white version. And Rini Strakalski did a great cover for us as well. Her cover is also available as a line art version with no logo or anything, but that only comes in the collector's box tier. So, guys, go check it out. Preview pages are up so you can see what's about to come your way in this awesome action adventure book. Let's do it. There's a black and white version of the book you can read. Take you back to the old Savage Sword of Conan black and white days. We're at $55,921. Oh my God, $79 shy, 56 grand, and 13 backers away from 800 backers. Let's go. Let's do this in the new year. Didn't get that gift you wanted? Get yourself something now. This baby's going to be on your doorstep before you know it. Link in the description below. Guys, go check it out. Go back it. You will love it. We got the game module, the black and white version. Look at that beautiful game module. Bart Sears, Dan Lawless are back on the cover. Adriana t-shirt, posters featuring Adriana and Lilith by Bud Root, 2 different sizes. Parody ad is back. So much stuff. Right now, every backer gets the Vordoom playable character card to match the playable character cards from the first campaign. 7x10. Art on the front by myself and Dan Lawless. Great stats on the back by Dennis. He is the role-playing game master. When we hit 60 grand, everybody will get the Kor-Drath mini print featuring art by Bart Sears and Dan Lawless from the game module cover. Collector box tiers. Kor-Drath, the layouts. So much fun stuff. Mini figures of Kor-Drath, the collector's box. If you just want the box in your book, you can get the box separately. Link in the description below. Guys, go check it out and be a part of this amazing campaign. Tomorrow morning, Nosferatu movie review drops 8 a.m. Be there or be square. I know Dennis is now counting down the days to Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. First, it was counting down to 2025. Now he can restart that calendar to January 29th. I know you're excited.
Yeah. Yep. We'll see. I might watch the first one just to see.
Maybe we should watch the first one to review it.
Maybe we will. Maybe that's a good idea.
All right. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Like, subscribe, and share. Next Wednesday, 3 p.m., we are back. The DNA Show. Vaughn Coleman is our first guest. He's launching his next campaign for his next book. Until then, bye-bye, everybody, and we'll catch you